Does Bigfoot actually exist in real life? If you're looking for something to do in Florida that's cheaper and has shorter lines than Disney World, you might want to head to Alderman's Ford Park in Plant City, where the legendary Bigfoot was spotted and recorded on video. If you're enjoying our videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, hit that little bell icon to be notified every time we post a new video. An ordinary day of canoeing through the swamps at Lettuce Lake Park turned extraordinary for a Tampa man when he captured something that looks like the Bigfoot creature on film. The man says he captured proof of Bigfoot's existence, but despite the strange footage, many continue to express their doubts that the creature actually exists. The video was taken in January 2015 at Lettuce Lake Park in Tampa, just 20 miles from Plant City in Hillsborough County. It shows us something like an ape moving very quickly through the gator-infested swamp. Reports say that Matthew McCamey was canoeing with a friend in Lettuce Lake Park when they suddenly heard a noise. When the two saw some movement in the nearby trees, McCamey decided to take out his camera phone and start filming. At that moment, the creature they saw made them believe that Bigfoot actually does exist. At first, McCamey thought it was a bear, but when they moved up closer, it started to look less and less like a bear. This was the point where McCamey decided to start filming. In that moment, he was looking at it and getting a little freaked out, especially once the creature started really moving. On the video, you can see a Bigfoot-like creature walking behind the trees and slapping the water while looking like it was trying to grab something. Once off the water, McCamey reportedly told a park ranger about the sighting, but was informed that bears don't typically wander into the swamps and are rather rare in the Bay Area to begin with. McCamey said that his friend refused to talk about the incident because he was so shaken by it. But the 28-year-old McCamey decided to show the video out on the internet for others to see. McCamey sent it to both the Huffington Post and a website called Bigfoot Evidence. 60-year-old Phil Poling, a former Oregon police officer and Bigfoot investigator who was given the footage, said that there are many inside the paranormal community who are frankly tired of the senseless hoaxing going on, primarily because hoaxing tends to cause validation for the cynics and skeptics. It's Poling's mission to help people recognize signs of a well-created hoax. In this case, however, it seems Poling was hard-pressed to find those signs. He said that he came away from this with a distinct impression that he had no idea what it was. It could be a guy in a costume, or it could be the real thing. Analyst Ben Hansen wasn't so sure, especially in light of all the attention the Tampa Bay area has received recently courtesy of Bigfoot sightings. Even so, he said based on the video's content, there's not much they can point to which would dismiss it outright as a hoax. The mannerisms of the subject appeared to be very ape-like in its behavior. The way it dipped its hand down into the water and brought it up. It's hard to tell if it was drinking or washing. Its movement seemed rather fluid. Some people who have seen the video have remarked that it looked like it may have had a tail, and others have mentioned that it could be a snake that it was holding. But it's hard to tell, mainly because it's dark afternoon lighting and we're looking almost directly into the sun, with a lot of lens flare or glare going on. As it leaves, it doesn't seem to be too upset or angry or anything. It doesn't run away, it just casually walks away. And this is something that many people who have encountered Bigfoot reported seeing, that the subject would see them and then simply just wander off. Poling decided to enhance the original video to see if it helped bring more clarity to what was being shown. The stabilization and enhancement made it easier to see smaller details, and you could see what looked like hair coming off of the creature, the way it moved through the water, the way its legs bent. Also, when you heard what sounded like the paddle hitting the side of the canoe, you could actually see a reaction. Its head moved up quickly as if there was some recognition there. So, does McCamey's footage provide proof of Bigfoot? The answer isn't clear, but McCamey says he knew that the mysterious creature was aware of their presence. Where the video cut off is basically where he stopped taping. Two men wanted to leave and he couldn't do both video and row away in the boat, and you'd probably want to get out of there too. There is another video that was taken in 2013 in the Miaka River State Park in Sarasota County, about 80 miles from Plant City. Mike Falconer pulled his truck over when he saw something roaming around in a field. He and his son could be seen in the short video chasing down what they thought was a skunk ape, a large, stinky beast and reputed cousin of Bigfoot etched in Florida lore. Falconer said that he wasn't looking for the creature when he pulled over, but he did capture a large figure in the brush. It's hard to tell what, if anything, can be seen in the photos and video. He said he plans on carrying a better camera with him at all times in case another creature like this crosses his path. The Miaka River has had other Bigfoot sightings, which is why they're sometimes called Miaka apes. People report seeing this mythical creature from time to time, but there has never been a substantiated sighting or solid proof of the Bigfoot that was verified by National Park Service wildlife staff. Critics point out that, despite the dozens of unrelated ongoing research projects conducted in the Everglades that use motion-activated trail cameras, no one has ever captured indisputable proof of the Bigfoot or come upon the remains of one. Perhaps one day, that will change. Alright, Top Fivers, if you haven't already, make sure to visit our other channel, The Brilliant, for even more interesting list videos that'll blow your mind. But I'm warning you, the videos over on The Brilliant are extremely addicting to watch as well. There'll be a link in the description to the channel, so make sure to come and visit us. Or you can go to our latest video popping up on screen right now. Oh, and have you visited thefinestpost.com to enjoy the most amazing articles you'll ever get to read?